The love puzzle. Why do you chase love? Push it away or never quite feel safe in relationships? The answer may lie in your attachment style. We all have a blueprint for how we connect with others, formed in early childhood, that shapes our experiences in love, friendship, and even work. Understanding your attachment style is like holding up a mirror to your heart. It helps you see the patterns you've developed, the fears you carry, and the ways you might be unknowingly sabotaging your own happiness. In this video, we'll explore the 4 main attachment styles: secure, anxious, avoidant, and disorganized. By recognizing yourself in these descriptions, you can begin to understand the root of your relationship challenges and start building healthier, more fulfilling connections. Imagine a couple, let's call them Sarah and David, having a quiet dinner at home. The atmosphere is calm, filled with the soft clinking of cutlery and the occasional shared smile. As they chat about their day, a misunderstanding arises. It's a small moment, but it carries weight. Sarah feels a little hurt by something David said, a comment that seemed dismissive to her, even though he didn't intend it that way. Misunderstandings like this are common, but how they are handled makes all the difference. Now, someone with a secure attachment style, like Sarah, feels safe enough to voice her feelings. She knows that her emotions matter and that expressing them is a step toward resolution. She doesn't shy away from potential conflict but approaches it with an open heart. Her tone is calm, her words carefully chosen. "Hey, when you said that, it made me feel a little bit unseen. Did you mean it that way?" Her question invites clarity rather than confrontation. David, also securely attached, listens intently without becoming defensive. He values Sarah's perspective and wants to understand her feelings. He understands that Sarah bringing up her feelings isn't an attack, but an opportunity to connect more deeply. This mindset is key to their bond. He responds with empathy. "Oh honey, I'm so sorry. That wasn't my intention at all. Can you help me understand why it made you feel that way?" His words reflect care and a willingness to grow. They talk it through, clarifying their perspectives and finding common ground. Each word exchanged strengthens their connection. Because they feel safe with each other, they can navigate disagreements without resorting to blame or withdrawal. Their trust acts as a bridge over any divide. This is the beauty of secure attachment, a foundation of trust that allows for vulnerability, healthy conflict resolution, and a deeper, more meaningful connection. Let's picture someone with an anxious attachment style. Maybe someone like you. Someone who feels deeply, loves intensely, but often wrestles with a persistent undercurrent of doubt. You meet someone new, and there's an undeniable spark. The connection feels electric, like a fresh start, full of promise. But with that excitement comes a familiar fear, the fear of not being enough, of being abandoned. It's a fear that whispers in the quiet moments, casting shadows over the joy. Days turn into weeks and you find yourself constantly checking your phone, scanning for signs of their affection, hoping for a text from them, a simple message that could quiet the storm of uncertainty within you. Every unanswered message feels like a confirmation of your deepest fear. They're going to leave. The silence feels deafening, amplifying your insecurities. You crave reassurance, needing constant validation to quiet the anxiety swirling within. It's not just about the text, it's about what it represents: connection, safety, and love. So you send another text, thinking of you, how was your day, hoping it will bridge the gap you feel growing, hoping for a quick response to soothe your worries. Each passing moment without a reply feels heavier than the last. When they don't reply right away, the anxiety intensifies. Your mind begins to spiral, searching for reasons, explanations, or even blame. Your mind races, conjuring up worst-case scenarios. The fear of rejection feels almost tangible, gripping your thoughts tightly. They're losing interest, whispers the voice of insecurity. It's a voice that's hard to silence, no matter how much you try. You're too demanding, it adds, fueling the shame that often accompanies anxious attachment. The shame feels like a weight, pulling you further into self-doubt. This pattern of seeking reassurance, while understandable, can become a self-fulfilling prophecy. The more you seek, the more distant they may seem. The more you seek external validation, the less secure you feel within yourself and the relationship. True reassurance, after all, begins from within. Chapter 3. Imagine this. You're dating someone who seems distant, emotionally unavailable. They seem to have a wall around their heart, one that you can't seem to break through no matter how hard you try. You long to connect on a deeper level, to share your thoughts, your dreams, your fears. But every time you try to get close, they pull away, leaving you feeling confused and hurt. This is a hallmark of the avoidant attachment style, a pattern of behavior rooted in a deep fear of vulnerability and emotional closeness. Let's call this person Alex. Alex has learned, perhaps from past experiences or early relationships, that relying on others can lead to pain or disappointment. Alex values independence and self-reliance above all else. To them, these qualities are not just preferences but essential tools for survival. Vulnerability feels deeply uncomfortable, like a threat to their carefully constructed sense of self-sufficiency. Opening up feels risky, as if it might expose them to rejection or loss. One evening, their partner, feeling brave, expresses a desire to understand Alex better. They want to bridge the emotional gap that seems to grow wider with each passing day. "I really care about you," they say, "but I feel like I don't truly know you." Their voice carries a mix of hope and vulnerability, a plea for connection. "Can you open up to me a little?" they ask, their eyes searching for a sign of willingness, a crack in Alex's emotional armor. Instead of meeting this vulnerability with their own, Alex shuts down. The request feels overwhelming, almost suffocating. They might change the subject, make a joke, or offer a superficial response like, "Everything's fine, I'm good." But inside, they feel anything but fine. Inside, they feel trapped, suffocated by the intensity of their partner's emotions. It's as if the walls they've built to protect themselves are now closing in. Their instinct is to retreat, to create distance to protect themselves from the perceived threat of engulfment. They believe that space is the only way to regain control. This pattern of avoidance, while a defense mechanism against potential hurt, ultimately prevents them from experiencing the true intimacy and connection they crave deep down. The walls they build keep others out, but they also keep Alex locked in. Chapter 4. Imagine a storm raging at sea that's the internal world of someone with a disorganized attachment style. They crave love and connection intensely, but the moment they get close, fear takes over, leading to a chaotic push and pull dynamic. Let's imagine a couple, Jamie and Chris, who both have disorganized attachment. They're deeply drawn to each other, but their past wounds create a minefield of triggers and insecurities. One minute, Jamie is showering Chris with affection, desperate for reassurance and closeness. The next, they're accusing Chris of not caring enough, pushing them away with anger and accusations. Chris, mirroring Jamie's chaotic energy, feels overwhelmed and retreats. This only reinforces Jamie's fear of abandonment, leading to more clinginess and desperation. It's a heartbreaking cycle fueled by a deep-seated fear of intimacy and a simultaneous longing for it. The disorganized individual often feels like a ship lost at sea, tossed about by conflicting desires for connection and fear of being hurt. Which style sounds most like you? Comment below. And if you're ready to heal your patterns and build better relationships, subscribe for more videos like this. Remember, understanding your attachment style is a powerful first step. It's not about blame or shame, but about awareness. With this knowledge, you can start to challenge your old patterns, build healthier relationship skills, and cultivate more secure and fulfilling connections. The journey to secure love starts within. By understanding your attachment style, you're taking a courageous step towards healing, growth, and lasting love.